Hola. I was supposed to go to that Brooklyn Gardens thousand night of a thousand candles, but I didn't go because Aunt Flo was a bitch. So and last time we went to Brooklyn Gardens, it was the summer, and it was like a I don't know, like a 5 mile like maze pretty much, and you had to walk through, and there was no bathrooms around, so my mom's like, just stay home. So you don't have to always go to the bathroom. I mean, what if we can't find a bathroom? Just stay home. So I felt really horrible because, she paid for my ticket, and I grew up Sicilian, so whenever you have someone paid for your ticket for something, you always have to go, no matter what, and so if you had a stomach virus and you had to go out somewhere, you had to suck it up and just keep go to the bathroom or whatever, and deal with it so you can pretend to enjoy it, and then that person thinks you're enjoying it, and then everybody's happy. So I felt really torn about going because thought maybe I could suck it up, but it'd be gross because Aunt Flo, and you know you need to go to the bathroom because then you're just sitting in it and it's like you know um. But then I look at it in another way. It's like Brooklyn Gardens is basically a plantation museum, and if you ever go there, it's like they have statues of slaves. I'm not even joking. They even have children's statues of children slaves. And this one that also, not only did the slave statues bother me, but the children statues really bothered me. And the one in particular is just a little boy who is a slave. And it's a statue, and right behind him it looks like a whip. And they have it there, and I'm like, what? Because, okay, when I was in school, we learned about wars and working with it and the Holocaust and the Holocaust and how that was bad because what they did, what the Germans did to those poor people. And then we learned about in school and how the South they owned slaves, which were basically people. And I had a teacher, I think in 6th grade. Her name was Mrs. Dieppe. Well, she got married and her name was changed, but she made people understand why the slave treatment was bad, and segregation, and she divided us and divided our classroom in half. So one part would be the segregation, and the other one would be like the non-segregation, and I was separated with I was with the uncool people, and we were the segregation, and non-segregation was all the cool kids that picked on us. So they were. Then she would try to say, all right, you segregated kids, ask for something, and we're gonna treat you like how they were treated back then. So then I asked for a pencil, and then she said something that was really mean, and then other kids that were making fun of me at the time were just like, yeah, you don't deserve it because you're garbage. And I didn't know this was, part of her her experiments to let us know how bad it was, or it was just another day at the office with the cool kids making fun of me. So I was like, I was crying my eyes out. Some of the other, there was another kid, girl, she was crying her eyes out. And then like two other kids that were with us, they were just getting upset, and then then my teacher was like, all right, well, I'm gonna end the experiment now because it's getting out of hand. And then she goes, but now you have to see how it was back then for people, and how you shouldn't, that's not how you should be treated today. So, like, I guess in a way she made us feel like we shouldn't bully other people because of what they look like and stuff. But in turn, that was kind of ironic because of my disability, and even the unpopular kids still treated me like dog shit because I shake, you know. So, but anyway, that made me feel like, because the school system taught me that all that stuff was bad, and now they have plantations here that were turned into good things, like condominiums and like stuff like that. But I don't understand how places that have plantations that turned into museums about how the slaves were treated and stuff are celebrated good here, you know, even though it's a really bad place, and they have Christmas celebrations every year. So, it's like they're doing a good thing for a really bad place, or places, you know? And sort of reminds me of the Bronx tale. You know, and Carl Lodgerell said something about the mafia guy he idolizes, and Robert De Niro's father, who plays his father, says, you know, yeah, you did a good thing for a bad man. You know, really remember that movie anymore, but it's like that. You did a good thing for a bad man. They're doing a good thing for a horrible place. And I felt torn about it today. I was like, I cried my eyes out, first of all, because of Amplo, and then second of all, I felt like I should force myself to go just to make my mom happy. And, you know, because without family here, it's kind of rough, you know. It's especially for Mom, because Christmas is her holiday, and so I felt really bad for that. Then I had airflow and the cramps and everything, and it just felt like a horrible piece of shit today. You know, but I felt torn because I still didn't think that it was right that they were having, you know, a good thing for a bad place. You know, a Christmas celebration with lights and stuff for a bad place that's basically a museum for human ownership. You know, so I felt torn, you know, like, what's the right thing and what's the wrong thing? I know what the right thing is, but here in Myrtle Beach, seems like it's the wrong thing. But it's covered up on top of the right thing, I guess, for tourist attraction. I don't know. But, that's how I felt, and, you know, I just felt so torn. I'm going to try to forget about it, though, because talking about it helps. And all day long I've been in my pajamas. Because it's like, you feel like crap. You don't want to put jeans on because what's the point if you're just going to take a nap and stuff like that? So, before I took Sammy out tonight, I got scared because his nose was in the poinsettia plant. And he didn't eat the plant, but I was just like, no, I screamed. I didn't want him to eat the plant because they're very poisonous for dogs and stuff. What else? So yeah, I think that's it for now. Alright. So if I don't see any of you, well, I never see any of you. Oh god, I need to go take a nap. But if I don't do another vlog, hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I hear people say Merry Xmas because I feel like Jesus died for us, and now you're just turning the cross to the left, make an X because you don't want to say the full Merry Christmas. And it's like, that's so annoying for me. You have no idea, but I just kind of have to and forget about it because I'm weird. Alright, bye. You love me.